want to look at the brothers, but I can't. But you can't look at anyone else in this situation. Hello everyone and welcome to another React video. My name is Draven and today we've got a blind React video for you for a band called Asterism. Now this request comes from our Discord where Lone Ranger AK said, I suggested you react to Asterism a couple of months ago. It was only one, but who's counting? And either way, it was on the Discord. I should have gotten to this a lot quicker than today, but we're getting to it now. So I apologize for being so late. It goes on to say, I want to see you get your mind blown by the best Japanese guitarist and bassist. I love Bandmade, but Halka and Miyu are the best guitarists and bassist in Japan, and Halka is one of the best anywhere. That's some pretty high praise considering what I've seen from Bandmade so far and other bands from Japan and throughout the world. So to say that they are the absolute best, not only in Japan, but anywhere is quite a statement. There's a third member that wasn't mentioned in there. His name is Mio, and he is on the drums, and he is the brother of Miyu. So, with that being said,
shut up, Draven.
Let's check out Asterism. Now, before I even hit play on this is the opening screenshot from this video, and one thing I noticed right away is that Miyu has a 7-string bass. I don't think I've ever seen a 7-string bass in my life, so this is going to be interesting. It's got my attention already. And let's make sure the volume's nice and up. And here we go. Look at that thing. Jeez. It's got more strings than the guitar. That's wild. Okay. Getting a Rage Against the Machine vibe here. I like it. It's a nice little instrumental intro. I like it. Woo! I wasn't ready for that tempo change. We were getting into some singing, but let's keep going. There's something about watching someone play the bass with their fingers like that that's super impressive. telephone? Let's go. Okay. This is what I was waiting for. All right. Finally pausing it halfway through the song. There wasn't really much to talk about, at least on my end. I'm not a musician, so I can't appreciate probably as well. Hold on, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I was right. There's only 6 strings on the guitar. It looked like there was more. Sorry. So yeah, I'm not a musician, so I can't appreciate everything that's led up to this point. I can just be like, oh, fast playing. You know, that's about the extent that I have, right? So I kind of want to go back because the way that she did it was she was just playing, you know, basic. People hate that word when I say basic. I don't mean basic as in like smoke on the water. I mean, as far as heavy metal goes, basic heavy metal riffs, standard heavy metal riffs is what they were playing. Nothing too flashy, still very impressive, but nothing like what the description of the video was, which is, you know, the best guitarist on the planet. Most metal guitarists can do what she was doing up to that point. So she's playing those standard kind of riffs, and then all of a sudden it's just her fingers just start going bananas, and that caught me off guard because usually there's a nice little lead in into it or something, but nope, it was just like dun, 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 dun. What the hell? Caught me off guard, so I want to go and see that again. And it just kind of like flowed perfectly into it, like seamlessly, that's the word I wanted, into that solo section. So I kind of want to go check that out again. I think I got it at the right spot. Let's see. I did not. Go back a little more. Oh right, she did the tapping first. Okay, here we go. So again, at this point right here, like, yes, it's very impressive, but still not earth-shattering, right? And then she just starts going. The fact that it doesn't sound like there was a single missed note that entire time. Like sometimes you get that little like clunk kind of sound because she's going a mile a minute. You can excuse if she misses one or two, but it was clean throughout. Said it before, I don't know what's in the water in Japan, but damn. And they've only been around since 2014. And they look super young. So you know they've been playing since they were 4. So good. Oh, complete tone change. I like it. do get a little something up front here, that'd be cool. Seems like that's the case. Here we go. I'm sorry. Did he just do like a capo or a capo, whatever you call that metal clip thing that goes over the strings? Because he's playing down here, but he's got this blocked off, almost like a capo. That is impressive. You see guitarists do that all the time. You don't see bassists do that very often. I want to see that again. Yeah, and he's just like sliding. Where do you go from here? I love that she's got guitar mouth when guitarists are really feeling it. They're like, they're talking to the guitar. I always like when guitarists do that. It just shows that they're into it. Good Lord. I want to look at the brothers, but I can't. But you can't look at anyone else in this situation. All right, that feedback was a little harsh at the end, but there we go. That was Dawn by Asterism. Let's go talk about it. And once again, that was Dawn by Asterism. And had you told me 3 months ago, hey, have you heard any good Japanese metal bands? I would have said there's Japanese metal bands. I was aware of baby metal, but not really a fan and not necessarily listening to baby metal. I knew of them, but that's about it. But ever since starting this channel, you guys have turned me on to a lot of bands from Japan. So we revisited baby metal a little bit. We've gotten to know Bandmade quite a bit. You've also showed me Love Bites, you've showed me Hanabie, and now Asterism. And now when I hear Japanese metal, or if I know that a Japanese metal song is coming up for reaction, this is what I expect. It's just brain-melting guitar work, awesome drumming, excellent bass work, just musically amazing stuff. Now, the only problem that I have with a video like this, and it's not even a problem with the video or the song itself, it's a me thing, is that I'm not a musician, like I was saying in the reaction. So seeing an instrumental only video, as much as I can appreciate the talent, I can't really appreciate all the work that goes into it, all the little complexities of what they're doing. I just see really fast fingers and, a bassist that is going a mile a minute, but I don't really appreciate it on the level that another musician would. I saw in the description for the band that Halka, the guitarist, is also the vocals, whereas Miyu, the bassist, is the chorus. So if there's another song out there that has them doing vocals as well as their normal thing, I would be more than willing to check that one out too. So feel free to leave some suggestions in the comment section. And I apologize if the reaction wasn't really high energy. I'm kind of going through a medical thing right now where I'm just in a lot of pain. So I know that I'm probably not as enthusiastic as I could be for this reaction, but I did my best, and hopefully you guys enjoyed that. It was a great song. I would love to be in the crowd watching that happen live. It's like being in the crowd for a good jazz musician who's doing jazz solo work on a guitar or any kind of wind instrument, or just going through that process and hearing that music being played in a live setting is probably a lot more enjoyable than just watching a video. Not to say that I didn't enjoy the video, that was very impressive, but it's one of those things where if you're there, it's got to feel different than just watching it through the screen, right? So this was awesome. Obviously, the talent is there. Halka's hands were just flying. And Miyu had a 7-string bass, which again, I've never seen in my life. And he was up and down that whole thing. And those top strings were just deep. They had, like, you could feel it rumble in your chest, how deep that was. So that was very cool to see. That was different. I've never seen a 7-string bass before. I would like to see another song where he gets a little bit more of a feature as well. Obviously, I can now see what Halka can do. If that was even her final form, you know what I mean? That, or unless that was just basic for her. It was insane to me. I can't comprehend hands moving that fast and accurately. Like I said in the reaction, I don't think she missed a note. It didn't sound like it anyway, but again, I don't have the ear for it. So there you go. That was the reaction for Asterism's Dawn. If you liked the reaction, do us a favor, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment down below for what song you would like to see reacted to next. And while you're down in the comments, check out the description for all of our social links and feel free to connect with us there. YouTube thinks you're going to like this one. I'm going to let you get out of here. And as always, we'll see you at the next one.